I am in my room right now. Just got some inspiration. Thank you, Hamza. Just kind of like a little bit of a kick in the pants to, really focus up. Um, I'm at my place right now, or not my place. It's my mom's place. I live with my mom. It's cool. I mean, it's not cool, but it is what it is. That situation is it's difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you, but sometimes she give me Starbucks though. I like chai tea lattes. What can I say? Um, yeah, I think I just wanted to sit and record something. Honestly, my room is it's a little bit of a mess right now. It's like stuff to organize, and it's really like I get pretty scattered easily, like mentally. Um, you know, ADHD and whatnot. I know like a lot of people talk about their ADHD all the time. I got it. I'm one of the people. But I try to do some things that kind of help me with that a little bit. I got like some motivational stuff on here in the back. I got this whiteboard here. Hold on, let me close the door. It's my shirt is Albert Einstein, Smoking the World. I think that's pretty cool. I used to smoke a lot. I don't do it really anymore, but I think either way it's pretty dope. Got some of that. I got this whiteboard here. Check this out. You're gonna think it's cool. It flips. Check. That's pretty cool. I don't really like use the other side of it too much because this room isn't very big. But I've put in some use to it. I want to get to it more. This is my Bible reading right here. I'm almost done with it. Cool. I'm almost done with the New Testament, So this video is just kind of a start, I guess. For those who don't know, my name is Vontae J. Or Devontae is my first name, J is my middle initial, but most people call me DJ, and you can too. It's easy. Some people shorten it to just Deej. I think people just like one syllable, honestly, but that's fine. It's cool. I don't really mind too much. What do I want this channel to be? I want this channel to be a place where I can just create and create things that matter, that can impact other people. I didn't start my recording, or I didn't start my recording of what I'm doing right now. Yeah, I think I need like another like this. I don't know, it's kind of like high up on here, so I spilled my coffee. Yeah, so it's like I know it's kind of weird. I'm really not sure how to start this, honestly, but this video is to just press the record button, honestly. I've been really scared of just putting myself out there. It's a problem I've had for a long time, actually, in a way that it doesn't serve me very well. So I can just I think this is really about just getting started, and doing it. It's gonna be like super awkward, and that's okay, honestly. I think that I'm not in a place where I can really brag much. Not that I really should, but I live with my parents. I live with my mom specifically. I work at a grocery store, just doing stocks, or not stocks, but stocking the items and such. Um, but yeah, what is this channel about? I guess it's really, I want it to be about my development. I feel very strongly that content creation is the path for me to choose. I've always, like, when people would ask me like what I wanted to be when I grew up, like I had like a plan, so to speak, of what I would do. I've been a dancer. That's like my biggest thing. You may have seen some of my shorts of my dances on this channel, and I will be putting more up. I've got like a little bit of a backlog. Trying to kind of work that through right now. But that's trying to talk, excuse me, my voice crack. That's just what I got right now. There will be more of it. But I think this video is really just about punching perfectionism in the face. As they say on Think Media, just pressing record. I don't think this is content that people will watch too much or care about. But I wanted to introduce you to the flawed, not lowly, I guess, but the flawed and persistent drive that I have to succeed. Right now I'm 25 years old. I'll be 26 in a few months. And kind of going back to what I was saying before, I don't remember what I was saying before. There was something about, it was about YouTube, and it was about this channel and what I want for it. Yeah, right. So I danced since I was young, and I still am aiming to do more dance as well. I actually was a ballet dancer for about 15 years of my life. I did dance in general from like age 3 to 18. And I still like sporadically danced over the years, like just for fun or in a few different shows, but I wasn't seriously training in it anymore. And I'm still not. But I really aim to change that and switch genres. I really like just more free movement and hip hop and things that don't necessarily force you to be in a box in a certain way. With ballet, I could never have hair like this. I'll definitely talk about that experience when I get, like, when I eventually. But I think that this is so awkward. I would always be confused about when people would say, like, what do you want to be? And at the time when I was a young kid, I was like, I don't know. I know I'm dancing, so I guess I'll keep doing that. But I didn't think about really, like, putting myself in a pigeonhole, I guess, or like kind of, being like, oh, what profession, what job do you want? I didn't really think about a job in that way. I just thought that I didn't really think about it too much, honestly. I just kind of did what I was doing. But I remember as I got into my tween years and my teen years, I thought that the life of a content creator, of a YouTuber, was something just incredibly cool. Something that has never really existed until today, in this day and age, if you know what I mean. More and more people are jumping on it. People will say like it's oversaturated. But there's always more people going on YouTube. I think like over a billion at least. Like, you know, some of the stats on Think Media would say that you know, almost a third of people on the planet are using YouTube a day. That might be wrong, but I can go check. The idea is not just, you know, become a masculine man and self improve. There's a semblance of that I do agree with. I think just really being the best version of yourself, as corny as it is to say, growing in like growing with integrity, growing in a way that is authentic, and creating in a way that speaks to you and the people that you're serving. But what fascinates me about YouTube is it's about creating things. I've always been an artist. I studied design in college. I, you know, with dancing especially, just creative expression is the best way that I've been able to communicate who I am. Excuse me. And if I can live a life where I get to do that and do it in a way that I can be myself and I can have control over the message that I send out, and creating in a way that is fulfilling, and also make money from that, and maybe even travel the world. That's one of my dreams. I want to explore what's out there in the world. If I can do that, and I can do that, I know I got what it takes to do that. But I've just been scared, honestly, and I think a lot of other people, you know, are too. I think you are too. Because of moments like this where you just sit around and ramble for 10 minutes about your life and like your weird idiosyncrasies that people don't really understand, that you don't really even understand too much. It's just kind of like how you act. I'm not too comfortable in front of the camera yet. I don't like my voice that much. My room is a mess. I'm not insanely like jacked. Like you can see, like, you know, I'm like fit a little bit. Like I have some lean muscle in there, you know. Not gonna like rip my shirt off or anything, but you know, I'm fairly lean. I've always been that way. Studying something like dance is gonna do that for you. But I kind of am posting this because I want to illustrate that I'm not even close to like where I want to be at, and how I want to present myself, or how I'm dreaming and imagining of like who I could be through this. But I think that this kind of video is real vulnerability for me, in the sense that I know it's not going to be very good. I know that it's just me being me in a way that's probably like, it's not going to be entertaining, I imagine. But I think that's okay. You know, for right now, that's fine. I think it's just, if even one person is like, I want to see where this guy goes, or why not? Then cool. I hope that you stick around. And if you don't, that's okay. I don't have the greatest equipment. I don't have the greatest lighting. I don't have a lot of money. I barely got like more than a few thousands in my bank account. And trust me, I mean, it's not for a lack of trying, but there are circumstances that definitely put the pressure on and make things limiting in a certain way. Even being home, like, there's a level of comfort in like that I've been with my mom for so long, and that I'm taken care of in a certain way. I know that there's many ways where it's holding me back from where I could be. It's holding me back from that next level. And my trial for the last 3 years, I'd say, almost 3 years, um, since my graduation in 2021, my trial has really been just getting out of my own way, getting over the things that hold me back, understanding my faults and my failures, and knowing that to get where I want to go, I have to change. Um, I have to change, and the great thing is that I have, in a lot of ways, in small ways. I was worried about, I would compare myself to like my friends a lot. Some of them are, digital nomads. Others have really like worked their way up and like been able to save up a lot of money getting jobs out of school. Other people just, feel more comfortable at home than I do. They have more people around them to hang out with. They don't feel so as lonely. But there are certainly, not everybody I know is like that. Not everybody I know is fortunate in the ways that I'm fortunate. So I think that for me is just about doing it. I don't know how much editing I'm gonna be doing on this. I had plans today. I guess I was probably like should have done some laundry or something. I probably will do that. But I wanted to just, I didn't want to make more excuses about it. The reason I'm recording this in my room is because my mom is away right now, and I don't feel like I really get the privacy that I want. The walls are thin. So maybe like a lot of future videos will probably be like not in my room, but they're in like the small community building in this apartment complex where I may be able to just kind of speak more freely. You know, but I don't know. You're gonna get dance. You're gonna get some ideas. You're gonna get a little bit about me. And this is just to start. I don't really know how I'm gonna go about this, honestly, at all. I'm winging it completely, but everybody's done that. Everybody who started somewhere had done that. And I think if I truly believe in myself, which I do, I have to put my foot out there and do it. I hope that somebody else, if you're listening to this for this long, that's wow, congratulations. I hope that you feel the same way, at least that you can make that step. It's not easy, of course, and as a nearly 26-year-old guy who is not at all close to where he wants to be, and has had to deal with a lot of my own faults and issues, and coming to terms with the way that I hurt my own self and I sabotage myself. It doesn't feel good, and it's not easy, but I feel like at least there's a sense of like showing where the story begins. And I've wanted to log that, and I really wanted to start in this place because this is where I feel like my journey and story of self-discovery and pushing myself into a new mindset and a new way of life, it begins here. And there's a lot, of course, that led up to this, but I remember just 3 years ago when I got here, when I graduated college, there was no furniture in this room. Nothing. There was maybe like a lot of the furniture that we've started out with was given to us by neighbors or found on the side of the road, or like there's I'm not coming from a lot, and I'm not trying to like say like, oh, I have it worse than everybody. I don't. But I certainly have it difficult enough to be where I'm at right now. But I think that I don't really give myself enough credit for where I'm going and how far I've come. I hope you can enjoy the journey with me, and I'll see ya.